Hello, hello. It's been a minute since I've been live on Facebook. I was just sitting here looking at this lovely kit that we just unboxed. That's the month of October's Kiwi Club Kit. And I thought I would jump on here and do an unboxing and then hopefully answer any questions that you might have about the Kiwi Club. If you're not a Kiwi Club member, just let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If you are a Kiwi Club member, let me know what you love about the Kiwi Club. And I guess I should put a little disclaimer out there. If you love a surprise, then definitely I won't be sad. Feel free to sign off and don't watch the rest of this video so that you could still get that Kiwi Club on your front porch and your Happy Mail and enjoy it to its fullest, which is such a fun surprise. Now, some of you guys might have already watched the unboxing that we did over in the customer circle community that we have here at kiwilane, where we do our live events there. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, well, welcome. Join me tonight. I know it's kind of mid-evening for some of you over on the Pacific time and later here on the East Coast, but welcome, welcome. Hopefully you've had a wonderful day so far. So there is literally, every kit has so much inspiration right within your hands. It's an amazing thing to be able to create with the kids and to play with them. And this month's kit for October is no different for sure. So here, let me walk you through so that you're familiar with this. Every kit, there's two options. We have the Premier that comes with the paper that I'm about to show you, and then also the designer templates. These are different every month. And we put them through the ringer. Like, we do so much testing with these kits. As scrapbookers ourselves, we want to make sure that when you sit down to scrapbook with these kits, that you get a really great experience. And so within that experience, it's also part of that membership. It's not just this product, right? It's not even that it's curated. It's designed specifically each month for club members. And so it's kiwilane products in the paper and all of that. We also give you ideas. So there's a digital idea book full of lots of inspiration to be used as that springboard. And if you say, like, you wanted to sit down after a long day, or if you've been working all day, and I've tested this out, experimented with it, and you pull out a sketch, one of these sketches, and you just start allowing your templates to help you to build those, be that building block for you. Even after a long day, it's surprising how you can finish a couple things here and there on a page. Now, besides the idea books and the inspiration, we have events. We have events that talk about each kit. We dive deeper into each kit. We talk about pictures, because let's face it, that is a big element of scrapbooking, right? We talk about thinking outside of the box if needed, but we really want to help you to utilize and transform this kit into finished, beautiful pages. So we have those events. So products, ideas, events. And with that, we have lots of suggestions that we give you to help you give you focus. I know it has helped me. I'm definitely one of those people that are like, ooh, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And so having some kind of framework to help me work inside of to get started. Again, it's all about getting that started, right? And so if you're looking and struggling with some kind of method or routine, and you want to kind of help you to start feeling that groove again within your own scrapbooking, check out the Kiwi Club. That's what it's all about, is to help you to build in a routine, to help you, to support you in that. But also inside of that, again, it's so exciting to get these new products, but also inside of that is to finish some beautiful pages for your life memories. And so these kits, you can guarantee that your end result will be completely something that you appreciate and that just, really satisfy you when you're creating them, and then afterwards when you're finished with them. So let's take a peek at this paper. So this is called Walk in the Wild, all right? And I should point that out. It's kind of breaking down to 3 different things that could be potential options for life memories that you might scrapbook. We have crazy family life, just moments where you might have captured your friends or family in that sense. Zoo adventures is kind of like a nice given as if you have some zoo memories, and then, or even travel. So those are kind of 3 type of suggestions that we point you towards as far as what memories to maybe start thinking about. And that's something, again, inside of the Kiwi Club events we dive deeper into. And then of course there's a few sketches here. I'm trying to keep my eye on the comments. If anyone has questions, please let me know. But inside of that also, if you are a club member and you've already seen the unboxing or haven't seen the boxing, let me know what you think of this kit. And or in the club membership overall. So I'm going to flip these over. They are double-sided, 80 pounds. If you have not created with the kiwilane paper yet, it's definitely one of those things you kind of have to try. I promise you'll feel the difference, and you'll notice the difference as far as the result of your pages and the quality that you get as far as utilizing this paper and the patterns. But inside of that, we really try to make sure that we have, you know, like I said, that versatility. We're big on versatility. We're big on making sure that the layering is there. If you love to layer a lot, then you could feel confident within these kits that you can easily mix and match the patterns within the own kit of itself. You don't even have to reach outside of the kit. And or if you don't like to layer as much, that's fine too. You could just really have a nice cohesive page in that too. But I do think that it's nice when the layering calls, when it calls you out, it's just kind of like has this itch, like, oh, I want to layer. It's so nice and just feels blissfully simple, which is what we try to accomplish with these kits, to use your scraps of paper and to add those layers and still make it feel so substantial on your page. Okay. Here, let me just take a peek at this one right here. I mentioned zoo right off the bat. This is a really cute pattern. Again, this is in the October's Club Kit. If you join them during the month of October, this will be your first kit. It does have a nice little soft blender on the back. It's kind of this orange, burnt orange, kind of a soft orange in that case, and has these adorable patterns. So many fun options you can do with this. A zoo, newborn, if you have safari, those are just a few. I know that Shiloh, they went gator watching, so if you happen to have gators or something like that, you could even do something along those lines. Okay, and then we also have this fun geometric one, just some fun diamonds, the color palette. Again, you have your teals, your light teals, this soft pink, almost like a peach pink, tangerine orange kind of look, burnt, like a little bit of burnt red, and then the black in there as well, as far as the backdrop that these colors are all being displayed on. Love the color palette, super fun. It's kind of got this boldness but also softness to it. It's this weird nuance about it, but it's super fun. And then also we have a really cute floral, not too tropical. It could be used for, again, more of like an everyday moment. Could even be used for a wedding. It has kind of this formalness about it, but then it has its unformalness. It's all about what you're doing with it. But I do love that flower. I'm not gonna lie, I love the flower. I love the colors in it. But like I said, it's like, it has a formalness to it, but it also has a general everyday feel for it too, that can be used just broadly across needs as far as memories that you might scrapbook. I'm gonna quickly just play around with some of the layering here so you can see these cute patterns. As far as these supportings, you have this stripe, you have that works with all of those mains. See how great those layer together. That's again, all through the testing that we do. There are times when we're testing a kit that we will actually say, nope, start again, start from scratch. The patterns don't quite go together. We've definitely ditched patterns in the middle of production and said, these patterns just are competing too much, or they just don't vibe the way that we need them to do inside of scrapbooking. And honestly, I think personally, if you're, I think that is part of the production. If you're going to design paper, I think as a designer, it is to do a little bit of that heavy lifting for you as you go to create with it, as you, the creator, transform these kits into pages. These are things that I think are part of that design process that should be considered, and we take that very seriously. We try really hard to make sure to take all those things in consideration. Sometimes even late nights, tell you the truth, staying up, being like, shoot, that pattern didn't work. We have to come up with 2 other options. It's gonna be a late night. But I hope those of you that are club members feel that effort that we put into it when you sit down with the kiwilane paper in and of itself. Now, also what's unique about kiwilane paper, as scrapbookers ourselves, one of the things that was always frustrating to me when I went to go use paper kits, right, is that they only had like 1 sheet of everything. Now, granted, the other option is you could do like a multi-pack, right, where it had like 2 sheets of everything, but then it was like, I don't need 2 sheets of everything all the time. Well, here, what we do is we do 2 of the background sheets. We give you 2 of these background sheets. So if you do 2 page layouts, then you can easily grab these without spending 30, 40 minutes digging through your paper trying to find backgrounds that coordinate in the color palette, and or buying additional kits where you have the basics in the other. We just merged it all into one in this case. And so yes, we have multiple options. It's kind of this light pink, this cream, this light blue is the option, the green, the darker teal here, blue, and then another lighter of that teal. So lots of variations as far as you choosing what side of the background you wanted to use. But also, again, it's all within this kit, all within here, easy for you to create at least 3 2-page layouts. So 6 pages in total, however you break that down, however you do that math, but at least every kit I get 3 2-page layouts. And so I've heard of many club members expand beyond that, but I guarantee, no questions, you can get at least that every single time. Now, as far as versatility and also just that spark of inspiration, we have our title cards within each of the kits. This kit has a fun variety for sure. Again, considering the different themes that I mentioned, whether that's the zoo, a day at the zoo. If this is a card that you probably won't use on your 3 pages, then use the back. This is often I'll use the back as a little leaf or something, right? Only Travel, Contain My Wild Heart. We also have Wild Encounters and Wilder Memories. So that could be, it could be playing around in the home, wrestling. Maybe you have some grandkids or grandsons or kiddos or pictures of childhood memories or just having fun. It could be a cruise. You know, the wild encounter, it doesn't have to be an animal, by the way, to be a wild encounter. It could be your brother-in-law or something, right? But good times, basically, is what I'm trying to point out. Having a roaring good time, wild and free. I'm wild about you. This is, you know, I mentioned this and I just thought I would mention again because I just love the page that Shiloh did in the digital idea book. You can find it there. Club members, just go access it in the group for the idea book library. If you haven't already, you can definitely find this month's digital idea book already there. But she did her son's engagement pictures and it was so cute. Surprisingly with this kit, it was just so cute. Dream big, little one. So that can be definitely, again, maybe more toddler or infant vibe that you want to capture with this kit. Any type of memories along that range could be perfect. Finding joy in the animal kingdom could be really fun. You are brave, you are smart, you are kind, you are strong. So it could be a great focal, it could be a great graduation, it could be just an inspirational page to really spotlight someone important in your life, or maybe it's a page about you reminding you and taking a picture of yourself and including you in your albums as well. And then we have these great little title strips that can be cut into strips or used with the templates to enhance your title cards. And of course, that's something that we all talk about in the digital idea book as well, is enhancing these title cards to work hand in hand with the featured sets or the designer template sets within the kit itself. And then there's this fun title or journaling card that's super fun. It says, it's all fun and games until ... What's the rest of that story? I can't wait to see what you guys create with this kit. Okay, so Safari. Safari is this month's kit. It's a super fun one. I'll give you a peek at it. And then maybe even really quickly, we will mock up a page just so, again, to reinforce the method, the routine, the efforts that we try really hard here at kiwilane to give the support, so that you can feel like after a long day, like today or whatever, that you can sit down and you can still make steps towards just embracing this beautiful hobby, but also hitting that end zone, finishing, you know, as you finish a page or two here and there. It's really just a little here, a little there that makes such a big difference. And the Kiwi Club is kind of that game changer in that case. All right, so here are the templates. It does include these 5 designer templates in the Safari. And this is a larger one. This is probably about 10 inches wide by probably about 4.5, or sorry, 10 inches long by 4.5 wide here. This is a kind of an open frame. That's going to spark so much if you allow yourself to play with it. It can be fun, it can be layered. Here's the elephant that can be fun. Look how cute, just layering those in there. We'll get to playing here in a moment with these. Let me show you these templates first. The moment I pull out any templates and fill them in my hand, I just instantly want to start exploring the layering options and hence playing with them. We have this fun sign. We have this corner design. This could be really cute on a page. It could be around photos. It could be an accent piece. It does not have to be always displayed as a photo corner. It might just be where you feel like you need a touch of color, but again, these all layer really wonderfully together. And then we also have this open frame too that's really fun and kind of different than what we've previously done. So all of those are super, super great layering companions. And then of course, if you match this with the featured sets, then you'll just notice layout after layout after layout options as far as that goes. So, you know, I was briefly talking about this, and again, club members, you're probably so familiar with this, but if you're not a club member, this is something that we really showcase within the digital idea book each month, but really also encourage is if you want to take a standard title card, but you want to maybe enhance it or elevate it, this is where you can really be the creative, right? This is where that creative ideas start to spring to life as you play to create. And then of course, within the kits are really fun. Now, there is the standard option, which just includes the templates every month. You still get access to the ideas and the events. We'll help you with the paper picking with our paper picking guide that we share so freely here at kiwilane, which by the way, you don't have to be a club member for. If you need picking paper, I always get tongue twist, say it 10 times. Picking paper guide, as far as pattern papers. How many P's were in there? Picking paper, pattern papers. Let me know in the comments. I will follow up. This is something that we just try to share with as many scrapbookers as possible to help you to utilize your pattern paper and to really start feeling that fulfillment that comes from it. But with that said, title cards, you can use, like, this is so fun, using some title cards inside of this window. It could be pictures inside of this window. We also designed them to fit within these strips. You can use them as strips, or like I said, you can elevate that and maybe pull it into the design, more part of your design, but do it in a kind of a cohesive manner, making it part of the page, not kind of like an afterthought, right? So many fun ways that you can really customize this kit to your liking, and then again, just be beyond inspired. So let's quickly design a page. There's actually 2 options. You can free play, or if you're needing, again, that spark, we have plenty of ideas. You can pull down the PDF, utilize one of the ideas there. You can utilize one of the sketches, and it's so easy to mock up then once you have these building blocks, because again, if you can see it, you can do it. And so being able to visualize it really helps you to get to that finish line as far as accomplishing a page more effortlessly, more effectively when you sit down to scrapbook. So if you can see it, you can do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this design here. I'm gonna pull out Nature Walk, which is absolutely becoming one of my favorites. I don't even think it's becoming, it is one of my favorites by far at this point. I have well overused this set since it's been released, I don't even know, a year or so ago, but it's been well loved and used way beyond, I think most sets I've have. So I'm gonna take the border pair out of the Nature Walk. Of course, it's a standard kiwilane border, which means that it has the pair, the two. I'm gonna spread off or clear off my other canvas here. And we are just gonna mock up, like I said, really quickly. I won't keep you guys too long, but I do want to emphasize that we do not have to overthink this. Like I said, even after a long night like this, actually, I think I'm gonna go sit down and watch Twister after I'm done here in the live, and I'm gonna create a page or two. But I do want to emphasize this again, that it does not always have to be overcomplicated. I feel like sometimes when I demo, the biggest comment that I get is people are like, oh, you make it look so easy. And over the years, I think I've just started to realize, like, I think actually it's that we are overthinking it, because really coming up with the design, it really can be easy. It doesn't have to be complicated or outside of the box every time. But again, if you can see it, you can do it. And so I'm gonna take this border, I'm gonna lay it down here on the side of this page. I'm gonna take the other one, and then I'm going to take the scallop frame, right? And then I'm gonna place that there. And let's see, we also have the photos here and stuff here. So the sketch is what I'm kind of mocking up. Of course, when it comes to your photos, you might need to adjust it a little, and so that's where the photos come in handy, the photo templates, which I will pull out here in a moment. I'm just gonna get the bones of what I see here in this layout down. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna put a little ribbon there. And again, I'm just right now just using Nature Walk, and I didn't use all the templates from the Kiwi Club. I could work those in though. Like, let's say I wanted to do a little cute elephant there. So cute. So cute. And maybe I do want to include this. This is me really layering. This is what I was talking about earlier. It could be layered. It could be, maybe we just stick to one of these designs and not as many layers. But the beauty of it is too, if you can see it, you can do it, which also means if you can see it, you can layer and then really test out some of those combinations that, you know, that make you happy when you do it. Okay, and then I will throw in the photo sets right into the mix, which again, if you're looking at a sketch and say, for example, right, these have 3 4x6s here, but I need more than 3 pictures on this left side. Okay, I'm gonna swap out one of those 4x6s, and I'm gonna test out, okay, what if I do two 3x4s there, and then I could do another 4x6 here. I could adjust it. And this is what I'm talking about. So quickly, it really doesn't have to be, we don't have to overthink it. So this is my friendly reminder. Let's try not to overthink it. Let's try not to overthink it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a little 3x4 there. I think that could be fun. Could even be cute if you bring this down. Kind of create a little, oh, this, I'm gonna test this out. That could be cute too. Look how cute. Ah. Okay, see? Already I'm switching it up from the sketch. My whole objective was just to mimic the sketch so you could see it come together so quickly. But inside of here, it looks like there's 2 3x4s in the sketch, which is kind of a fun idea. And then, honestly, you could fit more within here. You could do a whole row of pictures if you wanted to in this spacing. I kind of like open white space. I've definitely mentioned this before, but I think it's all about needs at this point, whether you did pictures all the way up as far as that option goes, or if you kept it open, kind of like the sketch reflects here. In that sketch, it kind of reflects that. Probably 3x3s, because then you would end up, if you did 4 3x3s up there, that would fit nicely in that space. But here's the thing. Again, if you can see it, then you can do it. Meaning, if you can see it, you also can say, oh no, I can determine if that's something that I prefer, or if it's just feeling too overwhelming. Does it work with my pictures that I have? So all of that resonates here with the pictures. And for the month of October, we're going to be focusing on these mini photos as I'm sitting here trying to find the rest of them. I usually have 2 mini photo sets, because it comes with 3 3x4s, but I can't seem to find my other ones. But I would probably put another 3x3 there. Mini photos is on sale right now for till October 8th. If you don't have it, or if you want another set, because it is one of the ones that I recommend having a few of. I don't know what I did with my other set. I do always love having it for situations like this, especially when you want to add a lot of pictures. It comes in super, super handy. So there we go. Boom, we're designed a page quickly, utilizing the, like I said, the ideas, the sketches. You can play to create, you can adjust it, but if you can see it, you can do it. And then at this point, definitely following similar at our paper picking pattern guide that we share, the guidelines and the rules that we share here at kiwilane really break down how we choose what papers to use and kind of where we apply or utilize them into our design. For me personally, I probably would pick one of the main patterns, put it into the border. Then I would just start doing this flower, maybe a pink, this flower, a pink, this a blue, this a blue, this an orange, this is an orange, right? And I would break that down. So I think it's time we have another live crop here. Maybe next week I'll start doing them here and there. But for today, I just wanted to jump on, share October's kit, share October's featured sets, share that we do not have to overthinking it. Just enjoy the process, have fun, and really this method is something you can adopt. You can take the same processes that I've used in my own scrapbooking, adopt them into your scrapbooking, and utilize the method to kind of give you that starting point, that routine. And as far as the Kiwi Club goes, same thing. That's the whole kind of reason behind Kiwi Club, was to allow people to have this, just this novice thing, but at the same time, not just a kit. We did not just want to provide a kit. We wanted to provide the ideas, the events, and all of the things to back up that kit. Every single one of the kits that we release, we backed it up with lots and lots of ideas so that you can have one place to go for that inspiration, and easily can be scanned or go into the digital idea book library as a club member. All right, guys. Yes, I'm so excited. I see Stacy on here talking about Scrap Mania. That's coming up in October. Gosh, guys, there's so many fun, exciting things in October to look forward to. Yes, and I will be teaching a class at that. So, well, enjoy the rest of your guys' evening. You know what? If you're watching a movie or something, pull out a kit, come up with a design, and then throughout the week, I'm just going to share this. I've done this so many times in my own personal busy life. I'll get to this point. Sometimes that's all I get, 20 minutes here and there. The next day, I might cut a few things out, come back to it, cut a few more things out. It does not have to be long stretches for you to reap the rewards of scrapbooking and to feel like you're having progress in finishing pages too. And this method, as you play to create, will allow you to do it in steps, but also allow you to see what you're working towards. So if you can see it, you can do it. All right, guys, enjoy your rest of your evening. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I will follow up with them and check back in with you guys there. All right, bye guys, take care.